What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another topsy-turvy day in the world of Malamarkets, where we discuss the Pokemon trading card game in terms of analytics as it relates to buying, selling, and trading cards. Today we are completing our top 10 list that we started last week on the most graded cards from PSA. And again, let's, like we talked about in the first video, show some recognition and appreciation for these artists who have designed some of our most favorite prized possessions over the last 25 years. I can't even believe it's been 25 years we've been doing this now, but it's absolutely incredible. So this data, unlike the first video, is accurate as of 7-21, and in between the days when I did the top 20 versus the top 10, some of the populations of these cards literally changed by tens and even hundreds, so it completely jacked up our list, and I didn't really want to make an inaccurate list, so this list is accurate as of 7-21, which changed up the order of some of the cards, and I made a big boo-boo, and I missed the Shadowless Charizard in the first video. Not gonna lie, that was pretty dumb. My bad on that, and I'm sure it won't be the last mistake I make, so I apologize for that, and I corrected it in this video. Hopefully you can forgive me. And without further ado now, let's get into what has now become a top 13 because of the cards that changed order over the last few days and the Shadowless Card that we missed. If you find this video useful as well, please consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's get into number 13 on this list. How is number 13 going to start off here? The most graded cards at PSA right now, it is the Cool Porygon. This card was released in 98.99 from the Japanese CD promo by Hiromichi Sugiyama. There are 7,791 graded copies, and like I said, this card in English was duplicated in what is called the Cool Porygon card in the Black Star promo from the year 2000. It has a PSA population of about 693, so massive population there, over 10x actually the population. That is card number 13. Card number 12, what do we have here? It is the Hungry Snorlax, which was originally number 11 on our list, but like I said, that list changed, so I redid it here just to include the Snorlax, and where it should be, there are 7,965 graded copies of this card. Also, like the Cool Porygon, from the Japanese CD promo. This was the artist Sumiyoshi Kazuki, who is known for her crayon-style artwork and has been included in sets since the Team Rocket era. Just wanted to re-include that one to correct the mistake from the first video and to correct the population changes from the first video. Seriously, it was crazy. Number 11 on this list. Which Pokemon do we have? It is the Champion's Path Shiny Charizard V by 5-Band Graphics from the year 2020. Well, from at least this is one of the few things we can remember from the year 2020 or would like to remember. There are 8,159 graded copies of this card, and per cardzard.com, the pull rate for this card is 0.366%. That is absolutely insane. What a low pull rate. The fact that there are this many graded copies of this card shows how heavily imprinted and how popular Pokemon still is to this day. Number 10 on the list, finally get into the top 10. Which card do we have? It is the VMAX Charizard, also from Champion's Path, but the Rainbow card in this one, 2020, by AKY CG Works, 8,165 graded copies of this card. And in case you forgot about the Champion's Path set, it's one of 2 Sword and Shield sets, including Shining Fates, which is not available in single packs. You'd think that would make this card harder to pull because there's no booster boxes, but there are still so many of them out there. Over 8,000 graded copies at PSA on this one as well. Very highly skewed to the PSA 9s and 10s too. Number 9, which card do we have on our list? It is the Machamp. So this is an interesting one. This Machamp was not actually released in the base set. It was from a 2-player CD starter set that came out in the unlimited version, despite the fact that it's first edition. 1999, Ken Sugimori, the original artist of all the original Pokemon, 8,292 graded copies. And like I said, this is technically the unlimited edition because everyone got this in the starter set, even though they left the first edition stamp on there. Very common card. You see a lot of those out there these days. I feel like everyone's got one. Which card is number 8? It is the Ancient Mew from the English movie promo in the year 2000. Unknown artist in this one, which is pretty interesting to me. I realized, or didn't realize I should say, that we didn't actually know who drew this card. There are over 8,300 copies of this graded, and again, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. Per Bulbapedia, this is actually one of 2 cards, the other being the Birthday Pikachu, that was banned from standard and tournament play from day one, meaning you never actually could use this card in the real trading card game. Number 7, which card will it be? It is the base set Unlimited Venusaur by Mitsuhiro Arita. 8,400 copies, almost 8,500 copies. And actually, one interesting fact I found out about this was originally, or there was a Venusaur promo associated with the Venusaur was the C course, but there was an A course, Charizard, B course, Blastoise, C course, Venusaur. So really, in this promotion in Japan, Pokemon Company basically set Venusaur up to be the third-tier starter from day one. Poor little Venusaur. Still, he is made it here into our top 10. And actually, with number 6, the Venusaur is number 6 as well from the Japanese CD promo. Very, very popular set. These cards are widely available, very popular cards. And this artwork was actually reprinted a few times. This card is in English in a Black Star promo as well. One of the 3, actually, because, we talked about the Porygon too. Unlike the other starters, which were not reprinted in English, this one was the original Sugimori card of the Venusaur artwork. Really cool to see. As we move in here to number 5, cracking into the top 5. Which card is number 5? It is the CD promo Blastoise. You can probably guess where this one is going, but there are 8,830 graded copies of this Ken Sugimori artwork card. An absolutely cool, amazing Blastoise artwork, and actually the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise from these CD promos actually became the pack arts for the base set of Pokemon cards, so that's probably how you recognize this card as well. It is a really cool artwork on the Blastoise, though, personally one of my favorites. Number 4. Who's next in this top 5? Blastoise once again. This time also Ken Sugimori. You notice that the Venusaur from the original base set was Arita, the Blastoise Sugimori, and of course we all know the Charizard was Arita as well. But this one has 9,735 graded copies. And actually there was an error on this card as well. The stage error, not on this version, but when the stage for the evolution in the upper left-hand corner is missing. That is the stage error Blastoise that is found in the base set. Number 3. Which card do we have at number 3? It is the CD promo Charizard, also by Ken Sugimori. This is, wow, almost 12,000 graded copies. 11,586 to be specific. The PSA pop on this card, percentage-wise, for 10s is about 47%, much lower than the modern sets, but still pretty high for 10s. Shows that these cards weren't really widely used, they were much more collected. And this card is not available in English as well. Really cool card. And again, this was on the pack art for the base set as well. A little bit of cool history there. Number 2, you can probably see where this list is going. Which card do we have at number 2? It is the XY Evolutions Charizard. A reprint of the original Charizard. There are 13,629 graded copies as of the date of this video. And actually, unlike the last card we saw at number 3, the PSA 10 pop is only 259 as of this video, which is less than 2% 10s out there, which is why this card is a multi-$1,000 card, even though it was from 2016. Very cool to see. It shows how production and how the cards were made actually makes a big impact on the values in the long term. And now, number 1, drum roll please. What do we have? The original Charizard, base set unlimited Charizard from 1999 by Mitsuhiro Arita. Over 25,000 graded copies of this card, just in time for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon as well. Absolutely amazing to see the Charizard break this 25,000 threshold right in the 25th year of Pokemon. Absolutely amazing. The legendary original artist of Mitsuhiro Arita. This card has been reprinted so many times, it'll continue to be reprinted. It is that iconic. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the top 10, or what ended up being the top 13. How do you see this list changing over time now that PSA is overwhelmed with cards, prices are increasing, who knows what other graded companies are going to come up in the future as well, or how much is going to move to CGC, etc. Tune in next time as we'll do a summary and my comments on the entire top 20, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.